It's extremely intriguing the way things come around full circle every time. You can be in such a deep space of just needing clarity, honestly, where you're not sure which choice is the right choice, but you feel like everything is fine simultaneously. I have been in that space for some time on and off, and I really feel the need to just really allow myself to be guided and walked with and genuinely led, and to just deepen my trust in the Most High God, Source. But it's challenging. It's challenging. I'm like, there's only so many hours in the day. There's so many things that I plan to accomplish in this lifetime, but I know as soon as I start planning, things go totally different. It's like when I start to put my hand too heavy into things, God reminds me, and it's not subtle when God has to remind me that they are God and not me. It's like I need to decide what direction I need or want my life to go in. And then God is assistant with that, is just like, give it over. And you don't need to know the how of everything, even though a lot of my problem is I want to know the how, but God shows up to me the way that God communicates with me and reminds me that I need to rely solely on them and intuitive action. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, everything always works out. But in this stage of my life, in this stage of my ascension, at this stage of my greatness, like what life feels like and what it is are frequently different. Like, I understand that the matrix exists, and I have to stay out of my mind and in my heart, because if not, I literally would just go crazy. And I can't do that. I have people who are dependent on me. My ancestors are entrusting me with this mission to carry it out. And every time I pivot in business thinking like I'm supposed to be doing one thing, something reveals. I do some shadow work, and I get pivoted in a new direction. And I'm learning it's important and vital to be adaptable as an entrepreneur and a business owner. And I'm learning to also keep God at the center of my business, because God has their hand on all of it. And it's really not up to me. I see things a certain way, and I have to show up so me. God created me so specific, so special, so intentional, so perfect, that I have to trust that, you know what I'm saying? And allow myself to be who God created me to be, instead of trying to figure everything out and fit into spaces and places that I was never intended to belong. I feel myself limiting myself in some instances, but that's when God steps in and shuts things down and pivots me, because that was never God's intention for my business. God gave me this business plan, business idea in the fit of chaos to bring me order through God, through me. And I feel it growing and growing and growing as I continue to face my shadows. And I could never be any more grateful than I am right now. I'm seeing everything fall apart, but I trust on the other side, everything is coming together. So I'm ecstatic.